What it do? What's up? What's up? Hey, title of this video is having a job is a blessing. It's a blessing, man. It's a blessing to have a job. You ain't gotta worry about too much. You know, it's better than not having nothing. Having a job, man, it's a big blessing to me, man. I look at it as a blessing because I know everybody don't want to go to work. Some people out there don't even like working, that hate working. I understand it, but you still gotta get out here. You gotta work. You gotta have something coming in. If you're a man, you gotta get out there and work. You gotta work. Unless you're gonna do it the illegal way, sell drugs, whatever, do everything illegal, or you out there hustling, you got your own business. It's just like a job for real. You your own boss. But I say working for somebody else, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. It's a blessing for real, for real. Cause the people that came up with that out there to start that business, you wouldn't even have that job. You wouldn't even have it. So I say it's a blessing. It's a blessing, man. I just thank God. I thank God that I got a job. Thank God that I got somewhere to lay my head at when it's cold, cause some poor people out there don't even got a roof over their head. They don't got nothing. They just out there in the cold, man. And man, it's a blessing, man. You gotta count the small things, man. You gotta count everything, man. Everything you got, man. Count it as a blessing, man. Count it as a blessing. Cause for real, man, this is real, man. And I just look at it as a blessing. Gotta look at it as a blessing, man. I thank God, man. Yeah, for real, man. Cause it been some times that coming to work and I'm grinding, man. On to my I barely even miss days coming to work, doing overtime. I'm working, grinding. And I know it ain't all about just working. You still gotta live your life too. You still gotta live your life. I understand that too. But ain't nothing wrong with having a job, man. You got one, you got a good paying job, that's paying you pretty good, and you make good, man, that's a blessing. Cause some people out there ain't got that. Some people out there ain't making nothing for real. And I just look at it like it's a blessing, man. It gotta be a blessing. Cause you got some people out there living paycheck to paycheck, don't even have 400 saved up, don't even got that, don't even know how to save nothing, can't save nothing. Cause they got stuff popping up. They in debt. They got all kind of things popping up. So if you ain't going through all that, if you ain't going through that, that's a blessing, a big blessing. And you need to thank God for it every day. Don't just thank him. Thank him when you up, when you got all the money, and you got this car, you got everything, you got a house and everything. Don't think you did that. God did it. He gave you that. So when you living good and everything going good for you, you gotta thank God that, because you gotta think about that, man. You can't just forget about him, man, because he the one gave you those things. He'll do all kind of stuff you wouldn't even know he got planned for you. And he working all kind of ways. So you gotta thank him all the time, man. It's a blessing. Blessing, man. And I just look at it like, I thank God that I work. He give me the strength to come to work, to deal with people, to handle things. And it's all through him. Without him, I've been on Crash Star. Ain't no telling, man. I wouldn't be working. I wouldn't even be standing a 9 to 5. I can be out here robbing, doing something stupid, anything. But through God came to me and said, no, you ain't got to go that route. You ain't got to do all this. You ain't got to sell drugs. You ain't got to, no, it ain't about all that, man. You ain't got to do that. I know people, I ain't trying to ruffle no feathers. I ain't trying to offend anybody that do sell drugs and do all that, which it ain't good. But that's you. You do what you do. That's on you. You got to learn one day. But I just say ain't nothing wrong with taking care of your family and working a 9 to 5, doing what you got to do as a man, as a woman, doing what you got to do. I understand, and I'm just saying it's a blessing to have a job, to even work, and to get a good paying job. It's a blessing. So while you up right now, while you got good money coming in, talk to God, man. Tell him, thank you. thank you for everything you had done for me. Thank you. And I had to get in my prayer closet. I had to talk to him, tell him thank you. I just thank you, Most High. Thank you, God, for just watching over me. And I know every day ain't gonna be perfect. Every day gonna be hard. Some days it might be easy. And you're gonna have somebody that's gonna make you mad at a job. You're gonna have somebody that, man, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something, man. So I just thank God. Thank God for just giving me the right mindset to deal with things, to deal with life, to deal with people. And we're around people every day, so you gotta know how to deal with them. You gotta learn how to be a man and deal with them, talk to people in the right way. And I just thank God he just giving me this right mind, man, to do things right, to take control and to better myself in life. Thank God for all those things that I thank him, man. Thank God for my car I got. I ain't got no fancy car, no nothing, no Challenger, no stuff like that. I ain't got no 5-star like that, but I just thank him for having a car. I don't gotta pay a car note. Thank God for that. Thank him for the small things, the clothes you got on. You gotta thank him about everything. So I give all praise to him on that too. Cause the small things we have, some of us we just look over it. And we don't thank God. You gotta thank him for all that. Thank him for food in your refrigerator. Because some people out there don't have food. Some people out there just going through things. They can't afford things. So you gotta thank God at all times. You gotta thank him. You gotta keep going because all those things, it's a blessing. He gave it to you. So what you gonna do? You gonna thank him? You gonna thank him? You gonna say, hey, I thank you for everything you did for me. So you gotta give him praise. And that 9 to 5, like I said, it's a blessing. So you gotta look at it like that. And you might be working on a job that you hate. You may hate that job, but you always gotta have in your back of your mind, like, you're gonna get better. Gonna get better. You're gonna get better. You might gotta go through that. God might be putting you through that to show you, like, hey, it ain't gonna always be easy. But just know, I got something good coming for you. I wanna see is you gonna ride with it for a little bit. He just waiting on you, man. Just waiting on you. See what you gonna do. It ain't gotta be like this for the rest of your life. You might go through little stuff. You might go get a messed up job that ain't paying nothing. You might go through all those things, but you never know. He can bless you out of nowhere. Look out for you. And you'll be like, dang, where all this come from? Left and right, you getting blessed. And he can do it. He can do it. In all kind of ways, working all kind of ways, man. I'm telling you. He'll pop up. You won't even be expecting. He'll pop up on you, man. Show love to you. So I say, man, everything is a blessing. Even being here is a blessing. You gotta thank him. For waking you up, that's a blessing. Nothing but a blessing. So before you even start your day, man, talk to him. Holler at him. Whatever you is, whatever you doing. Take some time out to talk to him and pray to him and say, God, I thank you. Thank you for everything you done for me. I ask you to just keep me strong and keep me on the right path. So he gonna show you the way. So everything you do in life, it's a blessing, man. If you got certain things, just know it's a blessing. Got a car, you got a house. Got a house. Got a house, man. If you got a house, it's a blessing, man, because some people don't even own their house. They don't own none of that. Don't even own a house. Staying in apartments. Don't own that, man. So, but you ain't gonna never own nothing in America. You might got a house, but you ain't gonna really own it. But it's better than having an apartment, though, I can say that. So, it's a blessing. A blessing. So, keep going. Keep God first. And just take a look. When they're going bad, you just gotta look at the small things. You say, dang, I'm blessed. And I'm up here complaining about this little stuff. And some people ain't even got this. Some people don't even have a car. Some people can't even go get a car. Some people messed up, help anything. They can't even go drive. They gotta have people to drive for them. So you gotta look at all that, man. They got a lot of stuff. Some people don't even got all their body parts. Leg cut off, all kind of stuff. Can't even do certain things. You gotta thank God, man. I just thank him. Got to. Because all those things is a blessing, man. So remember that when you going through it, and just know it ain't gonna be like that forever. As long as you got God on your side, he ain't gonna let you go through it forever. You just keep talking to him, keep praying, and follow by his word. He got you. I'm telling you. He gonna look out for you. You wanna see how strong you is, so hey, don't give up. Don't be weak. And just know it's a spiritual warfare out there. So keep that armor on at all times. But hey, I'm finna bounce out. I just wanna put this good energy out here on y'all, and y'all stay up, stay strong, stay motivated. Peace.